Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone that's joining us online. Um, we are going to hear a talk from Ms. Adeline Makokha on building a thriving tech community. Adeline, I'll hand over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for accepting my talk. Yeah, so today I'm here to just talk and share some insight around leading a thriving tech community. So first and foremost, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Adeline Makokha. Professionally, I'm a software committee at a telco company in Kenya. So yeah, it's a telco company that's based in communication. Yes, other than that, I do community stuff. So I lead Kenyan, that is a Kenya community. Yeah, so right now we have a currently a membership of about 4,000 people. So for this talk, it's all about pivoting role around tech communities. So tech communities are here and they are of good benefit to us, as you can all understand. That's why we have PyCon. And the main reason is just to come and address some of the issues around uh, bridging the gap between now the tech communities, between now the education and the employment, and just to enhance people or to enable people to have the employability part of it and able for them to join or to have job opportunities. So that we have a lot of job opportunities in the industry, but getting the right skill sets, getting the right people to do such jobs, it's kinda be a problem, and that's came about as a result of tech communities, whereby it can offer some valuable resources where we have opportunity for us to network, an opportunity to have mentorship, and also job opportunities. And in addition to that, you realize the tech community comes with more of importance other than the disadvantages, whereby you're able to collaborate among peers, among your other tech people in the industry. You're able to learn together, you're able to build your career growth, because most of the people are really struggling career wise. But a tech community, it can be a bridge just between your career and help you to elevate to go further where it comes to the tech industry. So for us, it's advisable to have like monthly meetups or monthly sessions, whether it's a webinar or something physical, just to ensure that participants can really network and have that professional networking amongst themselves, amongst the corporate world, amongst the people from the industry. Also, just to gain insights on how to go about the latest technology that we have, because there are so many technology and it's really moving fast. So the tech community is just there to bring you up to speed with whatever it's coming into play as far as technology is concerned. So for the real impact, we realize that tech community has helped individuals just to advance in their career. People from let's say from university, they're able to transition to their careers or to transition to have a job at a company. And this is because you realize they have a background impact on the tech communities where they've contributed to the tech, to the communities, and also they've met people that they may recommend them for a certain job. So for one thing, it's all about mentorship. It's all about getting the right jobs, all about continuous learning, because learning is it's something that we really need to appreciate and just embrace the fact that every other new day there's something new that we really need to learn. Yeah, so examples of the tech communities, we have, like here in Kenya, I lead the user group Kenya. We have another tech communities called the School of IT. We have MongoDB user group. We have DevCon, and also we have the PyCon. So these are some of the communities that people are into, and they're really learning a lot as far as technology is concerned, because you have to keep pace with whatever it's new in the industry. So some of the contribution towards the tech communities, just to ensure that there's this either online meetings, learning with people sharing whatever projects they've been building on, their smart projects that they've been working on, and also for them just to find the right opportunity, network with the tech industry. So some of the common challenges that the tech careers, we have the skill gaps. So you realize that there's so many careers. You have solutions architect, you have front-end developers, back-end developers, you have UI UX designer. All this comes with the fact that you have to go and learn and understand what all this is all about. But again, if someone is interested or has a common interest in, let's say, back-end developer, they're not getting that right job because maybe they have someone that is so much competitive as opposed to them. But there's that skill gap that we'd like to address with the tech community. Career stagnation. Yes, for career stagnation, whereby yes, you have you have your papers, let's say you are university or postgraduate degrees, but you're really struggling on how to maneuver. Maybe you have interest in data science, you want to move from a software developer to a data science space. There is that career stagnation whereby you're not sure of what to do. You don't know the right people to approach. You don't know the right path to take. And we have resources all over, and it at some point it can be overwhelming. And limited access to opportunities. So for yes, there are opportunities, but they're so limited. And you find out that most of the companies, they're reaching out to, let's say, most of the adverts that they're just for formality, but they know whoever they're going to hire in their team. And most of this hiring as a result of recommendation, maybe from other people. So tech communities is here to address some of these common challenges in tech career, and just to fill that gap and to ensure that you get the right certification programs. You are hands-on, and once working on a workshop, able to compete with other people, come up with innovative ideas, showcase whatever you have built and all that. Also an opportunity for you to network in these events, and here you can meet mentors, you can meet someone who can guide you, someone who is there maybe has gone through whatever you have gone through. And there's this saying that says that is this article or this saying that goes that you might take half the years your mentor took. So if at all maybe it took your mentor more than 6 years to land a certain role, if at all you just follow whatever he or she is telling you and mentoring you, it might took you half the years for you to achieve whatever he did or whatever he achieved within the 6 years. Access to job opportunities. Most of the job opportunities are from referrals, and they really want to see the potential in you, the what makes you competitive enough for you to handle such a role. You realize that once you're known to the community, if at all there's any hiring in a company, they might refer you as a potential candidate. Yeah, so overcoming skill gap. This is as a result of training you through hands-on, making your work dirty, ensuring you're able to build a project, to work on a project end to end, and you're able to showcase that to potential investors. Tech certification guidance, which will just help you to gain new skills, relevant skills. If you're into, let's say, software developer, what are the key skills that you need? What are some of the languages that you need to have, languages that you need to understand, and all that? And access to these learning materials. Learning materials are so many, but also from the tech side of things, from the community side of things, you're able to get the materials and also just to attend the workshop and stay updated with whatever it's in the market. Expanding your professional network. So by connecting and participating in a community, you're able to come and meet other people. You're able to you might even meet your future boss. So a tech community is something that we should take seriously, and just ensure that you are in one or two tech community and you're actively participating, either by building projects or in any way that you are comfortable. Yeah. Also staying ahead of the tech industry trends. So for tech communities, you realize that someone might be working on something, and now like something like artificial intelligence, it's here, and there's a lot around that. So talking or having summit or having a community, it's something that it helps you to understand. If at all you're working on a project and then you encounter a blocker, you can definitely be reaching out to whoever can help you unblock you. We have a lot of Slack channels around helping developers to demo, helping developers just with the codes that the defects or the blockers that they have. Yeah, so the steps to get into an engaged tech community: have a research and identify the relevant community. You can explore for local and global tech communities. Attend the events, workshop. I'll prefer physical community or physical meetups, because there's that original interaction with people, and in that case, like you get to meet people, you get to know people better. Contribute by sharing knowledge. This is like you can write a blog, you can write an article around something that you're interested in, and organize and show it up or represent it at a meetup. Also, another opportunity for you just to seek and provide mentorship. So for the newcomers, you're able to guide them accordingly, just to tell them what is in for them when it comes to community, and some of the takeaways that they may take from the community. So there are real life stories. I won't mention names, but I've seen people transitioning, and for me, I'm also a product of a tech community, whereby I got my first job after being active in the community and even going to the interview. I already know those interviewers. Like, we have met before in this event. So these are the people you know. These are the people also they might vouch for you for a certain role. Another thing is around attracting and engaging members. So you have to keep your members engaged. If you are an article person, like you like writing articles, then it's something you can explore. Write articles of whatever new thing you're building or you're working on. If you're more of a YouTuber, like you like videos, then it's something you can also explore. If you're more of hosting live events, then it's something you can also explore. But in a nutshell, it's just all about engaging your audience, much par with the new things that you're working on. So It for organizing an event and as a leader or as someone who is looking into one thing you should know, it's all about consistency. So for us or for me, I started a community like in 2021, and by then we are around only 30 people. But we are now at 4,000. And as for these photos, you can see this is a meetup, or it was more of a community day whereby we had more than 400 people on site. Most of them are young people who are just here to learn, to understand, to get insights from the business people, from the stakeholders, from the corporate world, and to understand what they have been what the corporate world is all about. So it's all about consistency. If it's something you can do, then it's all about consistency and just engaging your people, and have calendar before, and what are some of the achievements that you'd like to achieve like in the next few years. So for us, we have to understand that the members, or we have to understand the audience, and have a talk that tails the audience that we have, in the sense that you have to give, if the audience are more of students or are more of beginner, then the topic should be tailored to a beginner level. If you are told you're talking to a domain expert audience, then the talk should be deep detailed accordingly. Yeah, so for the leadership in tech communities, it's all about clear communication, organizing abilities, just have that passion for the tech, and guiding the tech community. So the next steps for you guys is for the tech, for the non-tech participant, is just to identify and join a community. Get to understand what the community is all about. There's so many communities out here. If you go on meetup.com, there's a lot of communities. Some are tech, some are volunteering communities, some are NGOs. So depending on your passion, depending on your interest and where you'd like to get impact out of it, then I'll advise you all to join a tech community. For the tech participant, you can apply whatever we have discussed, not just going to a tech community or a tech event just for formality, but to get value out of it, and to understand the principles, just to ensure that you are getting value out of the communities. Yeah, so my call to action is just to urge you all to join a tech community and to leverage on the various benefits that comes to it, and help you with your career growth, you to grow from one level to another. And my parting shot will be the change in your tech community. So that's it from me, and back to you.
Thank you very much. um, do we have any questions from the floor? Go ahead, sir.
Hi. Thanks for the talk. I heard you mentioning something about Meetup, which actually reminded me of something. As someone who's self-taught, I did struggle with finding tech communities around my area. So how do you go about raising awareness in terms of telling people who are self-taught, especially, that there are stuff like meetups where you can actually meet your fellow developers and interact with them um, through maybe like radio talks? I don't know. Like, how do you bridge that gap of actually raising that awareness of informing self-taught developers? Because usually we are just confined in our own spaces and we're not interacting with a lot of people. So it becomes challenging to actually know stuff like this unless it's through word of mouth.
Yeah, and That's true. I thank you for your question. And I'll just share the same insights around what happened to me. And if at all you don't have like a community near you, a tech community near you, then it's an opportunity for you to start one or just to venture and see if it will work. But for us, when we were beginning, at first it failed because actually I was not part of the community. I was still doing my undergrad, and the people who were there, they ran the community like for 9 months, and then after that it failed. Nothing happened. Like it just became dormant. So when I was done, actually I was in my last semester. So someone approached me and he saw the potential in me in just guiding where community is all about. So at first, I remember our first physical meetup, we were around 30 people. And by then, considering it's an Amazon community, Amazon was not that full in Kenya. Like Amazon was, we didn't even have. And then after that, so I just had this in me, and I was like, I really need to do this. Yes, it's a volunteering thing. So for us, we started with having a LinkedIn page. We had a Twitter page as well for the community. So every other month, we'll host a meetup. And so far, we can count it's more than 40 meetups because it's all the way from more than 30 meetups because it's all the way from 2022 up to now. Actually, 2021 or now. So it has a personal benefit, and also there's that community impact out of it. And the community grew, and we are at around 4,000 people. And as at last year, IWS saw a need of bringing an office in Kenya. In October last year, we had an opportunity just to open our first offices for Amazon in Kenya. And it was a huge event because right now we have now a development center, and most of the community members that were in the community, they have been absorbed, like they're having jobs at the community, at the development center. So maybe my advice to you, it's all about passion. It's all about consistency. If you know it's something you can do till the end, then the better. Just make it frequent, not that frequent, but make it like if bi-weekly works with you, if monthly or bi-monthly works for you, because it's all about engaging the people. And once you utilize this, once you utilize the audience on these social media platforms, definitely you'll get traction from the developers that are not interested in it, because it's also about the value. People will ask themselves, what are the values that they might get out of attending a certain, and if you show the value out of it, because for us, we can say that so and so are our members, and they have get a job in certain. Yeah. So maybe that's how I'll answer it. Yeah.
Thank you, Adeline. I have a question as well. I would like to understand how do you get resources and funding for your communities, for your meetups? Sorry, I'm standing off camera. The photo that you showed there with 400 odd people, do the members pay membership fees? Are they sponsors? How can you talk a little bit about how that works?
Okay. So for us, the community is free. For you to be a member, it's fully free. We are not charging our members. And then it's under Amazon now. We have, there's certain amount that is being allocated just to sponsor or to facilitate with the catering, with catering around physical events. For online, it's purely like free, like we are not charging anyone. But for physical, we have Amazon, there's that certain amount that is being facilitated. But again, to pull people of around 400 together, we had to have something called tickets. So they were to buy tickets just to enable them to come to the event. But that was just a motivation, and also to cap it to around 400 people. Because people, they could be more than that, meaning 1,000 or so. So we had to limit it. And also, we are not really charging them because we wanted to charge them, but we wanted just to put it out that yes, we are charging this because whatever you're going to learn, whatever you're going to interact, the people you'll be interacting with are people of so importance. So you shouldn't take it for advantage, but it's something that you can invest in. And hosting, having that event, it was super hard getting sponsors on board. Because I remember some of the sponsors agreed, but at the very last minute, they were pulling out. They were not willing to sponsor us. But we were there just telling them of the benefits of the community and the advantages of having a community. Because our proposal was, yes, we are inviting your HR team to come talk to this pool of talent where we have young people that would like to get jobs. So for us, you can bring a hiring team with you and just to come to talk to our people. Yeah, but for a beginning part, it will be more of a struggle because we are organizing another event next year, mid next year, God willing, and it's so interesting that we got a vice president. We'll be having a vice president speaking to us, and he just agreed, like he's coming over to Kenya just to share some light on technology. So as you go on, you realize that the impact that is out there, then people will be reaching out to you other than you reaching out.
Thank you very much, Adeline. Thanks for that. That was great. I think we can thank our speaker once again.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate.
Thank you for your talk.